Hi everyone and welcome to our MS from 5 to 7 and wait, for mathematics is from 4 to 6. You have a one question. Are you watching the wrong video or you're just I just sent the wrong video to you? No, because today MS from 5 to 7 and maths from 4 to 6 literally is the same thing. Maths from 4 to 6 is a basic for the Form 5 to 7 MS. So in our today lesson, okay, we will introduce the Form 4 to 6 maths first because you need to know, and also I will combine together with the Form 4 to 6 maths. Okay, so today we will start our lesson in Form 4 to 6 maths. And this video, okay, you see, whenever this video I do at one time, but the video will send it twice. Okay, means the first part is the Form 5 to 7 and maths, and the second part to the video is Form 4 to 6 maths. Okay, so if we follow the schedule that we arrange, okay, supposing this chapter Form 4 to 6 should be due, okay, after the maths chapter 5 Form 4, but just because the chapter that we need to learn is Form 4 to 6 first for maths, so we combine it together. So first thing, okay, you need to know what is linear inequalities in two variables. So when we speak of two variables, we usually refer to x and y. Okay, so when we're saying that inequalities used to describe the relationship between two quantities that are not equal. Okay, in Form 1, you learn about this one, number line. When we want to represent the number line, we will represent like this. Okay, the equation in the number line we will represent like this. Dot means this is the x is larger than 1. X is larger than 1, right? The line that we solid pattern. But we can make this number line diagram become a Cartesian plane diagram. So we also can represent the equation using a Cartesian plane. This one I think you learned in Form 1 chapter 7. And we can represent the equation, okay, to state the region, the equation of the region. Okay, let's see the picture here. Okay, if you want to represent the inequalities for the region here, we're using y equals to ms plus c. Okay, whether it's here or here, this line we call as the y equals to ms plus c. But we want to represent the region here, the region above. Here we will saying that this is y is larger or equal to ms plus c. Or I can say that is y is larger than mx plus c. Why? Because we see the tips here. Okay, if you want to represent y is larger or smaller than ns plus c, the line is a dashed line. Okay, but if you want to represent the solid line, means y is larger than or equal to ms plus c, then I need to sketch the this solid line. Okay, that is the thing lah. Okay, so how do we know about is larger or lower? Okay, use your hand, put like this. when we want to say it's larger, we will put our hand goes up. When we say it's smaller, we will put the hands down. Using your hands to know about it. Okay, and also we can using this. Okay, we can using this one. This is for the region above for this hand. Okay, for y-axis. Okay, when we go up, okay, y is larger than h, or I can say that y is larger or equal to h, because higher, right? Lower means less than. Okay, same like for the x-axis, when we want to say is region to the left, we say lesser. On the right side, we say larger. How do we draw the line represent the region? The drawing step will become like this. First thing, okay, question given are inequalities. Y is larger than x plus 5. Okay, first thing, we need to make it as an equation. Using the equation to construct a table to find the coordinates of the equation. Next, you already find the coordinates here. Put the coordinates on the graph, and you can draw the line by connecting the coordinates that you plot. And remember, if it's a dashed line or called as a dotted line, please, okay, do like this. Or you can just draw a straight line and you erase the part that is connected. Means you can erase until become like this. Okay. And then later on, okay, you shape the region that you want. If let's say this is a larger, means I need to shape the region here. Okay, now a question came out. Why do we want to shape like this? Because this inequality signs tells us, okay, the value does not touch with this straight line, but it can exceed, because larger, it can exceed the value here, exceed to here, but cannot exceed to, yum here. It cannot touch the line, so must put the dash line. But if it's equals to, we can put the solid line here. It means the value can be here, but if like this cannot, because we need to out of the region, because it means already out of the region. Okay, and shape the region. And for MX, we must put R here if the question stated. Okay, that's the step lah. Okay, bina jadual bagi mencari koordinat. Bina paksi X dan paksi Y. Okay, bina graf lah. Okay, lukis garis batu atau sembang. Okay, rolet rantau. Tulis A dalam rantau berrolet. Ini bagi MS saja. If the question stated, you need to write. Next, okay, you already know about the sign, the inequality sign. So, in our exam, okay, you're not easy like that. You given a long essay question, a very long essay question, and you need to identify the keywords inside, and you need to give the inequalities in the question. Okay, when you see the keywords is greater than, more than, when we saying that this is the sign, this one is the sign. If let's say it's smaller than or less than, using the sign this one. Okay, greater than or equal to, at least, not less than, minimum, exceed, you're using this sign. Okay, not less than is like this. Not less than is a negation. Okay, negation for more than. Negation for more than. Okay, sorry, a negation for less than. So negation means this one. Okay, and this one is less than or equal to at most, not more than maximum. Okay, so, and one thing, if you see the keywords called allocate, allocation, okay, allocating these keywords, okay, we can say that is same as this one, because allocation means I put the money on this business, but okay, I cannot use the money exceed the value, okay, that I allocate. So when I saying that it's allocate, it means I cannot use my money exceed the value. I must use either equal, either less than. Okay, can be equal, can be less than, but I cannot more than the value that I allocate. That is the thing lah. And this one is more confused to you, but never mind. If you see the question, if you see the keywords like this one, okay, never mind. If x plus y, okay, very easy. X and y sum, so very easy. X plus y. Difference between y and x. Okay, start with the y first, later x lah. Y is more than x by at least k. Okay, see the behind one first. At least k, at least this one more than or equal to, right? Okay, you put like this, and this one you wait first. You see, y is more than x, so means y is more larger. So you put y first, okay, more than x. You cannot put the sign like this, cannot. You must put another sign to represent the whole inequalities. So you can put y minus x because y is larger. Okay, sini ada untuk bahasa Melayu. Okay, how do we solving the steps, the question? Okay, the solving step. First thing, you need to construct equation from the question. Okay, question gives you something, or give you the concentration, or I give you, or okay, you give you the situation. You need to create inequalities based on the question, and next you need to construct table to find the coordinates, like same as the previous one. You need to plot the points first, and then you sketch the graph, means you draw the graph, draw the straight line for the two, because just now you are just draw one line only, but today now we draw two line. And next thing, shade the region. You see the common region that two lines share. The two lines share one same region, so you find the common region. How do you find it? You see the equation here. You need to see the sign. If let's say it is smaller, that means the line goes down. Okay, the value that he want is the below one. For this one, y is larger than x, means the value must goes to here. That's the value is 1, and both share the common region here. Okay, so you need to shade the region like this lah. You can shade it like you can shade like it's like this, a line here, or you can just blacken also, no problem, but make sure you can plot lah. Make sure you can shade the region in a nice way. Okay, don't shade the region too ugly. Okay, and number 6, you need to answer the remaining question. Okay, we see. Okay, sometimes all the question you came out like this. Maximum, what's the maximum number, minimum number? You need to say okay. If the organizer want to change the things, okay, want to make a new value here. Okay, here can be accepted or not. If cannot, you can give the reason lah. Okay, this is the question that you ask lah. Okay, and this is the steps, right? The same step. And last thing is this one. Okay, you can using the two line to determine the common region. Okay, before you do the question, you can check, okay, that do you know about how to determine the common region? Okay, you can using this one. You can look through this question. Okay, like this. Based on the diagram, determine the region that satisfy the inequalities for these two inequalities. First thing, you need to check the graph lah, check the line. Okay, let's say this is the x plus y. Okay, this one is larger. Larger means it will goes up, right? Goes up. If like this, smaller, goes down. Here is go up, here is go down. So the common region is this one. Common region is this one. Okay, untuk BF pun macam ni saja. Okay, and for the notes, okay, I forgot to say about it. Okay, the notes, okay, you receive the two different notes, okay, and also the practice, okay, because the notes that I prepare actually is from one slide, means from a same slide, but I already separate it into another notes so that you can differentiate two different chapters. Okay, and also I want to tell you a good news is, okay, for the maths, okay, the MS also, okay, our practice all the question, okay, when including the graph like this, or including the OGIF, including drawing, or we need to use the S10, means S10 paper, means extra paper to do it. Okay, we will put the link in every notes, the link to upload the specific things, okay, in the every notes. You know why? Because we want to make teacher easy to grading your answer, mark your answer, and also in future when we want to do the class like this lah, one-to-one classes or group studying, okay, the notes in future I will update, okay, become like this. In every answer space I will put the code, and you can just send the answer, okay, the whole answer like this, like whole answer like this. You scan, you send to my phone number, then I will mark your answer based on the code below in the paper below here. Okay, in future, but today still cannot lah. Today you still need to send your answer, and you need to tell me what is your name, where you are, where is your school, and you need to tell me what chapter that you are watching, and you need to send the answer to me, and you need to say this is what question, what chapter, okay, you need to let me know, okay. And also for our updates lah, okay, you see the notes like this, you see beside here got LM, MTB, so that because this notes is combined two chapters, right? So you need to differentiate these two chapters. So I will put the subject and the chapters here, and update. Before this, we make the question here, right? The question numbering, put numbering here, okay, in the text box here. But today we already update become like this lah, so will become very beautiful lah, okay, more clean, okay. then I can look the question become like, so I will not what you call that, not confusing, okay. And one thing, okay, this is the answer, right? Okay, behind the answer here we got a link. For the PDF electronic version, you can just click the link in your electronic device lah. Phone also can, computer also can. Click the link, then just send the message to our WhatsApp, okay. And I very advise you to don't use computer, because sometimes if you become where you if you some technical issues, okay, using phone, okay. And also you can use, if you are using the paper version, means paper version like this lah, okay, you can just scan the QR code, okay. You see here the QR code here, just scan it, and the message, you send the message to the WhatsApp, then I will reply you. You need to upload your answer separately, means the particular question you need to upload it, and I will mark based on the question. So that's all for the Form 4 Chapter 6 Mathematics.